BookTube, welcome back. Cheers. I hope you all had a fantastic week. I know I sure did. I just posted my review of what I read last week, so let's quickly dive into where we are for this week. We are starting at 82% of Butcher's Masquerade. Pretty sure we can finish that this week. I believe in us. I am 11% into Moonset of Time, and I am starting on page 488 of Oathbound. My estimates for this week. We'll finish Butcher's Masquerade and start the next book in the Dungeon Crawler Carl series, which I can't think of the name of right now, of course. And then we will also finish Oathbound, and I hope to start Children of Blood and Bone this week. We'll see if we get there. So that's where we're at. I don't know if we're going to finish Moonset of Time. We're going to try. We'll see how far we get. But so that's where we are. Those are my estimates, and I will do my best to take you along on all of those adventures. So today is Selection Sunday for Providence Friars hockey. So we're at the campus pub having some beverages. And of course, because I can't go anywhere without it, I brought my Kindle too. We'll see if we'll get your reading done. So Selection Sunday has ended, and the Friars are not playing where we would like them to be. So we will be watching them from home. I did get a couple of pages read on my Kindle. So now my husband is taking the kiddos. Woohoo, I'm free. And I am going to go grocery shopping and listen to Butcher's Masquerade while I do so. Would it be awesome to finish this book today and then be able to start book 6 tomorrow? Yes. Will that happen? Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. We're not going to stress. Let's get to this. So I definitely doom scrolled in the parking lot before going into the market. But now we're going to go in and we're going to listen to more Butcher's Masquerade. I'm in chapter 69. Let's see how far we get. So I'm still in chapter 69, but I got done with my grocery shopping very quickly, which is very nice. But also, I had like a my soul sees your soul moment in the grocery store. And another woman was walking around and she had her headphones on and listening to, who cares, who knows, but we just kind of had a moment where I see you. We're both trying to drown out the chaos that is this market and just get the things that we need and get through the day. So I nodded her along and let her go, and we shared a little wave, and I just hope she has a great rest of the day. And if she ever sees this, which she probably won't, just know that I hope you have a great day. And I hope both sides of your pillow are cold tonight. I hope every light is green for you. And I hope all of your fruit stays good for as long as you need it to. Exactly. Okay. Let's see how much we listen to. Let's at least finish chapter 69 on the way home and start chapter 70. Successfully got up to chapter 73. Stuff's about to go down. I also had to re-listen to all of chapter 72 because I accidentally fell asleep in the car while I was waiting for the rain to stop. So there's that. But stuff's about to go down, and I'm very excited. So that'll be a good place to pick up tomorrow. Now we're starting the bedtime routine, and so I'm probably going to get some Kindle reading done, and we will see where we go from there. Monday morning, I got up, I went to the gym. Here we are. We're back from the gym. Why was I fighting back tears listening to Butcher's Masquerade? I'm so close to the end. I was finishing chapter 73, in chapter 74. Everything was going to hell in a handbasket. And I was on the treadmill trying to fight tears because I rewarded myself with 15 minutes on the treadmill listening to Butcher's Masquerade after I finished my half-hour workout. So very successful. Very, very successful. Now it's time to go inside and start getting everybody ready for the chaos of the morning. So we'll see how much more I get done, but I'm at 91%. So I'd like to finish Butcher's Masquerade today. Fingers crossed. I finished the Butcher's Masquerade, and so I'm going to be diving into The Eye of the Bedlam Bride. I was very emotional at the end of Butcher's Masquerade, and the epilogue and the performance at the end of the audio was just fantastic. I have so much fear for the emotions I'm going to be experiencing for the next few books. But we're here, we finished it. That was officially book 21 of the year, which I think is just crazy. And I'm just very excited. So let's keep it up and see where we get to next. I had to run a quick errand for my mother-in-law to pick something up for her. And there's a Five Below here. And I have seen that there might be Dungeon Crawler Carl merch at Five Below. So I'm just gonna go check it out. I don't need to buy anything, but I am obsessed and I want to go check it out. So let's see if they have anything. So they had them. We're going to go to the kids' school to get in line to pick them up, and we will open them when we get there. The angle is not the greatest. You're going to bear with me though, right? Yeah. So we ended up getting 4 of them. So here's the bag. Dungeon Crawler Carl. So the 8 little people for them. Of the ones, the one that I would love the most is obviously Princess Donut and Samantha. But there really aren't any of these that I wouldn't want. So let's see what we get. Let's open the first one. Let's start with Donut. I mean, perfection. She is beauty, she is grace. She will meow right in your face. Actually, no, she won't. She will sing you a literal meow. Anyway, okay. Right, let's open number 2. Let's see. And Mongo! Oh, wonderful. I don't really know how these could get any better. So, the only way it could get any better is if we also got Samantha. We did not, but we did get Pepitente. Okay. And last, but certainly not least, let's see. A repeat, but that's totally fine. Totally fine. Hi, BookTube. I have not been very good at doing this again, but that's okay, because here we are. It's Friday. It's March 27th, and on Wednesday I finished Oathbound. Oh my gosh, the ending, the twist, the cliffhanger. When is the next one coming out? I have to look that up. I am still reading Moonset of Time, but I'm almost done. I will finish this today. And because I didn't want to start another series, as I had planned. So I started Project Hail Mary, which is the book club book for a local bookstore to me. So hopefully I can finish this, maybe, in time to go hang out with them and talk about it. But at least I want to try to see the movie in theaters, because I've heard that this is a movie you have to see in theaters, that it's just that good. So we shall see. Other than that, we had my birthday on Wednesday, so that was one reason why I was kind of anti-camera. I just didn't feel like it. And so we'll see where we go from here. I'll keep you updated, or try to. The thing I did want to say is that I've been reading and live chatting with Caitlin Armoresca, author of The Moonset of Time, because the last 25% of this book have just been event after event after event, and it's wild and it's crazy, and I had to scream my reactions to someone, so she was the right person to do that too. But I have laughed, I've cried, sometimes I've cried in public reading this, and I can't wait to see where it ends. But I also know I'm going to be annoyed, because I can already tell that this isn't the end of the series. I finished Moonset of Time last night. It was very good. It was so good. So good that I cried and am angry with the author for the choices she made. But I know that it's the way that the story had to go. Doesn't mean I didn't message her and say that I don't forgive her for the apology in the author's note. Just saying. So, anyway, I am still reading Project Hail Mary. I got about 150 something pages into it. We'll see how far I get with my engagement pages tonight, or if I pick it up at all for the rest of the day. I also started Caught Up by Nevessa Allen because I have Game On from NetGalley to read. And I wasn't sure if they would, I know that they're like interconnected, so I didn't want to read Game On without reading this one first. So we'll see that. And I've listened to about 10% of Eye of the Bedlam Bride already today. And oh my gosh, each book in this Dungeon Crawler Carl series just keeps getting better and better. And I'm obsessed. Just a touch. So yeah, so I'll try to update you a little bit more for the rest of today, and let's see where the day takes us. Okay, it's late. Everybody's asleep. I had to sneak into my bathroom to finish up this video. So for the end of the week, I overall had a fantastic reading week. It's great. Even if I had just read a single page, it would have been a great week. But let's go through what I did actually read. For audiobook hours, I finished out at 11 hours and 11 minutes, finished Butcher's Masquerade, and started Eye of the Bedlam Bride, about 26% into Eye of the Bedlam Bride. Hooray! For Kindle pages, I read 497 Kindle pages, so finished 89% of one book and read about 7% of a new one on my Kindle. Fantastic. And then for physical pages, I read a total of 307 physical pages. I can't complain. It's fantastic. So it was a great week. I look forward to seeing what next week brings, and let me know how you're liking these and what you'd like to see also in these. I'm having a really fun time making them, and they're a nice little snippet into reminding me how much I'm reading and how much I'm enjoying what I'm reading. So yeah, I hope to see you soon. Happy reading.